Hey, Princeton K. Okay, here we are. We are in part 2 of our lesson 3 for module 5. So, if you just saw the last video that we did for part 1, we made a number line. So, hopefully you still have this and that you made it with your parents. If you have it, send me a picture. I would love to see what you made. Usually, if you remember, you had a number line on your desk. So, we would have used that in class. But now that you're at home, we are now making it and you get to use your own at home. How cool is that? It's so exciting. So we are going to get straight into our lesson for today. The first thing that I want you to do with me is we are going to be counting the say 10 way. We did this yesterday. So we're going to count the regular way by ones up to 10. And then when we get to 10, we're going to count all the way to 19, but we're going to count the say 10 way. Here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9. Remember, we're taking the place. We're not saying 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're learning how to say 10, 1 and 10, 2, so we can then know how to turn those into addition problems and then learn how to know what those teen numbers are and how to learn how to make those addition problems and number sentences. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you some examples of how we're going to learn that, and then we will move on to your worksheet. Okay, so we kind of did something similar to this yesterday where I had some shapes for you and we would cross them off, and then you would write, you had to find 10 ones and you had to cross those off, and then you had to write how many were left over. Well, today we're not going to cross them off. We're just going to circle how many are, we're going to circle 10 ones, and then we're going to see how many ones are left over. Okay, so one thing I want to point out really quick is that if it's still a little tricky for you to not cross them off, cross them off. It's okay. I still have a little tough time. Sometimes I have to go and be like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm like, oh, okay, do you know what? I messed up. I have to go back again. So if you need to go back and you need to cross it off or even maybe make a little dot, that's okay. It's better to just know how many there are and just make sure that you are doing it correctly than just be like, I'm just going to circle however many I want. No, I want you to make sure that you're doing it right and that you know that you're doing it right. So we need to circle 10 ones, and then we need to see how many are left over. So I'm going to start at the top. Remember, we go clockwise like a clock does. So I'm going to start up at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to start here after this triangle, and I'm going to go all the way over here up to the top, and I'm going to circle around. I circled 10 ones. Now I need to see how many are left over. How many do I have left over? How many triangles? 4. I have 4 left over. That means I have 4 ones left over, so that's how many I have left over. 10 ones and 4 ones. Just like we did yesterday, if you want, parents, you can do a number sentence. 10 plus 4 equals what? But now you can also look at your number line. So we had 10 and we had 4 left. So we're going to move over 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What number did I end up on? 14. So I should have 14 triangles. Let's count. I know I have 10 here. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 triangles. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Next one. Ooh, I have some pretty stars here. Okay. So when we're counting our stars, I don't want you to just go all the way around and just try and count how many stars. I want you to go across and then go back down and over. No, we know how to start at the top left, like we're reading a story, and then go down and go to the right. Okay, so starting at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to circle all 10. So I have 10. Now I need to count how many I have left. I want you to look and see. How many are left? How many stars do I have left? I know I have 10 in the circle, but how many do I have left? Did you count 6? Because I counted 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's what I'm going to put in the blank. Again, if we want, we can make a number sentence. 10 plus 6 equals what? We can also go to our number line. So I had 6 stars left over. So I'm going to start at 10 here, and I'm going to go over 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What number am I at? What number is that? Do you know? 16. I got to 16. Let's make sure. So I have 10 stars, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 10 plus 6 equals 16. There we go. Good job, Princeton K. Okay, so now we are moving on to our worksheet right now. So this is the worksheet that you should have. You should have lesson 3 homework right there for module 5. I have my name, you should have yours, and the date is April 8th, 2020. Alrighty, so the example up here shows like what I just did earlier, is that you are circling 10, and then you are looking at what is left over. Okay, so we are looking at the ducks. We need to circle 10 ducks and then write how many are left over. So let's count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to circle 10. I found my 10. Now how many do I have left over? How many ducks? How many? 2? That's right. I have 2 left over. So I'm going to put 2 in my blank. Okay, and up here, if I want, I can put 10 plus 2. And now I can go to my number line that you guys made. Go to my number line, starting at 10, and it said, what did we say? We said that we had 2 ducks left over. So I start at 10, and I go over how many? I'm going to go over 2. So 1, 2. So I made what number? 12. I made 12. So 10 plus 2 equals 12. And if you want, you can check. I have 10, 11, 12. There we go. So kiddos, students, once you have finished doing this worksheet, please send me a picture. I would love to see how you did. I would love to see if you have any questions. Parents, please feel free to text me, call me. And yeah, I can't wait. You did such a great job today, Princeton K. I'm so proud of you. Keep moving that brain. Keep doing your best. And show me pictures of your number line and show me pictures of your homework. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Princeton K.